Aquarius, hello my gorgeous creatures. How are you today? Welcome to your reading for the week of the 13th of June 2022. I do hope you've had a good week, and I'm going to jump straight into the reading. I'm first going to pull a card from the Chakra Insight Oracle deck, and this will hopefully just give us an overview of kind of the energies or something we can focus on this week. And obviously being the chakra deck, it does tap into maybe what chakra point in your body could just use a bit of extra love and attention this week. So we have the card out. It is in the higher chakras. The card is faith, and the words are hope, support, miracles, and spirituality. So probably looking into that third eye chakra, so opening up to potentially some messages, some activations, some downloads, some intuitive insights. So we will see how that unfolds in terms of the rest of the reading for you. But yeah, beautiful card to start with. I'm just going to move that deck out of the way. And I'm going to be using the Tarot of Curious Creatures by Chris Ann. If you were here last week, thank you. And if not, it's the same deck as last week. So, do you know, I probably will use it a lot moving forward because it's a deck that I really, really love right now. So I am doing a layout that I've designed called Out of the Box. And the intention is to get all the cards out first. We'll sort of look at them as an overall story, but I'll pull them apart one by one, see if we can dig down a little bit deeper and look at the relationships going on between the cards, etc. But without further ado, the first card out is the Chariot, and this will be in position 1. This is your week as a whole. So things moving forward for you, my beautiful Aquarius. So as I said, the intention is to get all the cards out before we do start talking about them. Obviously, if anything comes up that I'm busting to tell you, I'll also be doing that too. As always, I've called in my guardians, guides, angels, and ancestors who love me unconditionally and are of the highest vibration. You are more than welcome to do the same if you are so drawn. It may just help you tap into the energies a little bit better. The second card out we have is the Three of Wands. Now, I'm not sure if you got this last week. Somebody got this, I think, last week. And that Three of Wands is sitting in the position of something unexpected or a surprise. So asking for the third card out now. Thank you, guides. We've actually got 2 there. So the next card out is the Nine of Wands. This is in the position of how we can stay grounded and focused this week. These 2 cards, apologies, are also both calling to me. I'm just going to... So the next card out is the Ace of Pentacles, and this is sitting in the position of your emotions this week. The next card out being the Page of Pentacles. Good energy so far, my beautiful Aquarius. Okay. Feeling good. I'm feeling good in the room with you, so let's just see what happens. Okay. I'll just get a little bit more guidance about what cards are going where here. Can I have the next card? Next card out is the Eight of Pentacles, and that is sitting in how to best support yourself this week. And in position number 7, in terms of your relationships, we have a Tower moment. Okay, not to be feared, the Tower can be a good surprise. We'll have a look at it in the overall spread. Next card out is the Knight of Wands. This is sitting in the position of your career. And the final card out is the Five of Cups. Now, before I looked at that, I did get told we're going to need another card. Nobody wants that card in the message from the universe position. But it has come up for a reason, so we'll see what that is all about. But I am being told to get another card there just to help to clarify it in terms of, what else is going on in the reading, because there's little else there to indicate that that's going to be a big issue for you this week. Right, Temperance. Okay, maybe that does make a little bit more sense. Okay, so let's start having a look at this. The first thing I really want to say is that I'm really impressed by the a number of green cards that are coming through here. So to me, this is really speaking to an opening of your heart chakra. So here you've got for the week maybe that opening of the third eye, opening up to those intuitive messages. But with all the green cards also, I'm getting that this week you could really be sitting in your heart space. Even this little busy beaver on the Eight of Pentacles is wearing a green vest. So there's really that sense that you need to, or you may be, or it might be advised to really concentrate on opening that heart up. Well, the light has just died a little bit there. I'll just see if I can get that cranked up a bit. What's going on? There we go. So someone trying to dim the light on you, perhaps, my beautiful Aquarius, okay? Don't allow that to happen. Open your heart, let your heart shine bright. You shine your light on everyone and everything in the world, because it's those things that help to shift our world, and I know that you know that. Right, now, anything else that's jumping out? What I want to do is probably just move into talking about each card one by one, and then we'll see what relationships are there as they come up. So as I said, that first card that does come out for you is the Chariot. So things are moving quickly for you this week. There may be some sort of victory on the cards, but I feel like this is more about, you know, what direction you're going in and you know how to get there. You're in control and you're completely balanced. Okay, we've got the Temperance card here. You're seeking that balance, but here you are perfectly balanced this week. So you're moving forward and you're, as I said, you're in charge. That's really the sense that I'm getting. Now, it does marry up quite well with this Three of Wands, because the Three of Wands knows that they've done the hard work with the Two of Wands. They know that they've made some difficult decisions potentially. They put in the groundwork, and now, you know, they're just kind of sitting back waiting. It's a bit of a waiting energy to see what is going to unfold for them. Probably the only thing I would say in terms of these two cards here is that you might actually need to take a little bit more control and actually charge forward, actually get on that bike and start cycling rather than sitting around and waiting. Because, you know, we can wait for a while, and, you know, the words that come to mind with this card often for me is waiting for your ships to come in. And so you can wait for a while, but at some point you've got to jump on your bike and go, you know, take charge and find your journey. This card is in the position of something that might come as a surprise or something unexpected this week. So this could even be an unexpected gift that is coming in, and something that potentially is coming in over the seas for you. So that could actually be a nice surprise, actually not related to the other energies at all. That would be a really cool thing to see. So as I said, it may be a gift or something, even something that you've ordered from overseas, online or something like that, is coming to you this week. So in terms of a literal meaning, that's what it potentially could mean in that position. I do like it, the way it sits with that Chariot, as I explained before though. So the next card out is how we can best stay grounded and focused this week. So you have the Nine of Wands in this position. Difficult energy. But in this position, what it's reminding us is that you're nearly there, okay? You have demonstrated such great strength and ability and courage and bravery and passion to get where you are. And this is the final push. So in terms of something to stay focused on or grounded this week, it's asking us to remember, stay focused on the fact that we are the warrior and we are nearly there, and we've done an amazing job. So we've just got to keep, you know, holding the line, keep that sense of strength and that warrior sense. Keep that alive, because we are nearly there. Right, the next card out in terms of your emotions is this Ace of Pentacles. So there may be a new beginning that is being offered to you from the universe. In terms of your emotions, it might be a new, often the Pentacles is about material wealth, resources, security, so the things that we are able to build up around us. So it might be that you are offered some sort of new emotion that will help you to build that sense of security around you. Alternatively, there may be, sometimes we see this with a new job offer or a new career path, something like that. So there may well be that is coming up for you this week, being offered. And what it does is it strengthens your emotions. It strengthens that sense of, oh, okay, I am getting my, SHIT together. I am getting the things I want around you. I am being provided for, and I am able to feel secure moving forward. The next card out we have is in the position of your inspirations, and it's the Page of Pentacles. So I do see this sitting well with the Ace of Pentacles, so particularly in this idea of a new job, a new career, and we're going to come to it here in the career position of the Knight of Wands. So there's a lot sort of indicating that there might be some shift in a job, or how you get the resources, how you get the finances, how you get the money for whatever it is that you do. And this Page of Pentacles in the position of the inspiration reminds us to keep that youthful curiosity about what it is that we're doing for our work. Do you know what I mean? So is it something that we love? And often here with the Ace of Pentacles and the Knight of Wands is about passion. So in this career position, which we will come to, this Knight of Wands is charging forward with this sense of passion and excitement and, courage, all the creativity. So again, a beautiful marriage of the two cards there. So there may even be a new area of study that is coming in to support this new adventure, this new beginning. So it might be, as I said, a new area of study that does inspire you, sitting in that position of inspirations in the layout today. The next card out is in the position of how we can best support ourselves this week is the Eight of Pentacles. Now, this little busy beaver, I would almost expect him to come up in the career position, because it's about mastering your craft. So there's a lot of confirmation in these cards. So what we talked about there with the Page of Pentacles potentially being a new area of study, it does tie in nicely to this Page of Pentacles. So mastering your craft, it's something that you are already experienced at, but you may not be quite proficient at. So you're honing your skills. What I really love about this particular Page of Pentacles, often the Page of Pentacles card can be very much burning the candle at both ends. This particular card really calls on that idea of when you're working in something that is your passion, the Knight of Wands, then it's not going to be hard work. So when we're working on something we love, it becomes almost easy, I don't know how else to explain that, but I know that you know what I'm talking about. So that's the sense that I get with this card. So in terms of its position in the spread, how to best support ourselves this week, it really is about, and look, there might be a sense of, particularly with the Temperance card, there might be a sense of balance, potentially overdoing it in some areas. So there might be, can you bring that balance back to overworking, and balance it, find that middle ground there. But the other thing is really just listening to what those passions are this week and acknowledging them and being thankful that you're actually able to work or start a new path that is something that you are passionate about, that is something that you absolutely love and adore and have so much drive for. Okay, here we go, my beautiful Aquarius. The next card out is the Tower, and this is in the position of your relationships. So we might be seeing a shift up, a major shift up in some relationships this week. It could be, look, it could be a romantic relationship. I feel like it's more maybe friendship or family relationships that are maybe getting a bit of a shake up, a bit of a reworking, a bit of a, what's the word I'm looking for? But sometimes, and I feel like it's about you standing your ground and maybe not being understood for the person that you are. So there may be some relationships where you've maybe tried to fit into a mold that really isn't you. And maybe, this creature has got quite a recognizable screech in terms of the sound that they make. So it may well be that you feel like you're not being heard. You might feel like you're not being validated. So what the sense that I'm getting with this card is that you might actually be standing your ground and saying, no, this is who I am. This is my voice. This is what I want to say. This is how I want to be heard. And you are fighting for this as well. And, it might shake things up, but then you can rebuild those relationships, or if those relationships, if you want them back in your lives, you can rebuild them with a different point of view. You can rebuild them with a different sense of, a different energy behind them. And, going forward, it can also be that those relationships, those people will need to respect you more, will need to take you more seriously, will need to acknowledge what you're going through, will need to validate you for who you are, for the unique creature that you are. The next card out, we have touched on it already, is the Knight of Wands, and this is in the position of your career. So there is something that you are doing. So the Knight is a fairly advanced card, and you are like really sitting in this place of pursuing a passion that has unfolded into a career for you, or potentially is about to unfold into a career for you, particularly with the Page and the Ace energies here. But it's something that you absolutely love. It's something that makes your heart sing. It's something that you are so enthusiastic about and you've got so much drive about. It could be in the arts. It could be something creative. But whatever it is, it's all good, my friends. All good. Right, the next couple of cards. This Five of Cups message from the universe is really interesting. So often this card can see us in a place of a little bit of disappointment, a little bit of sort of maybe some old grief, some, feeling like, I'm thinking of that song, What About Me? What about me? It isn't fair. I've had enough now. I want my share. So that's the sense I'm getting with this card. And sitting with the Temperance next to it, the thing that I want to say is that we can have those days. We can have those days where we sit in that poor me, but we can't get stuck there. We need that balance. We need, and on the other side of, in the other side of the ledger, essentially. So one side we might have this feeling. On the other side we might have this, like a sun type feeling, this exuberance and, wonder and amazement and everything's great. Sunshine and, sunshine, unicorn and rainbows. So we can't, by the same token, we can't have that sun energy all the time either. We need this middle ground. So if you're faced with any of these What About Me days this week, try and bring some middle ground into it. Try and bring some balance into it, and try and appreciate you do have 3 full cups there. There's only 2 that have spilled. And remind yourself that obviously it is temporary and that the sunshine days will come, and I think they will be, I get the sense this is only going to be, it might only be a fleeting energy, so I'm not quite sure why it's come out from the universe, because it's not really a strong energy that I'm getting through the cards for you. But there may be something that's going on in your life that does ring true for you with that. If so, please drop me a comment in the box below and let me know how that does resonate for you. I'd be very interested. And I hope some of the advice that's come through in the cards for you today has